update stream. I think we're all good. Everything's lined up. Yes. Okay. Let me just cheat real quick. Pull open Valken's chart. All these years his name's been right there. Her name, their name. Right there. And I never learned it because I am a selfish person. Oh, and Jungle Jim's right there in his references. Or their references, I should say. That's funny. We should be fishing, I think. Alright, we're going to let my superstition ride. We're going to wait till 8 o'clock to throw our line in. Okay. Perfect. And it's a nice relaxing beginning. Hopefully we don't have to reset this. I mean, we're already on reset number 1. Oh, here we go. Nice. Left, right, which way? Left. Okay, smaller side. I can definitely feel our rod is stronger. If this is anything over 25, those points are definitely worth their weight. Oh, 21. Not sure how to feel about that. Good. I'm glad we caught it, but I was thinking it was going to be 25, but it's 21. Still a level up, so let's I think that's a situation where you go more luck. Okay, so 1 fish down. If we can get another fish, I think 145 points and I had 59, I think. If I can get 141 points and above, I'll be able to get 2 levels. I'm trying to think. I think it was 59 points, but I want to back out. We'll just catch that second fish and find out. I've never gotten above, I think, 15 luck. I either get to a point where I just want to play through the rest of the game with my super strong weapons, or I forget about the save. And then there's the last one where my PS4 dies, and I don't get to ever try again, so... Here we are, back on the PS2, making a final attempt at actually getting the strongest weapons as early as possible. We will not cop out early. We won't reset too much. This second fish is trying me. I'm glad I went with the luck stat. I should have set a timer. I think I'm good. What are we at? Ah, we had a couple hours left. That's too bad. Oh, the aquarium's full. That's the smallest fish. We can actually sell it. That works out. So that's a bit of a bummer. We had a couple more minutes left, but let's see what Eric's got. We can probably get some cheese, but I'm gonna wait. Let's get down to business. Okay, so it was the Cyclone Exorcism one. The attack is high enough. Excellent, let's do this. We need 7 more Cyclone and 14 Exorcism. So that just sounds like a... Where are the wind crystals? There they are. Oh wow, look, check that out. So you get 3 from each of these, or you can use a building material, like hay, would have given me 2. But I might as well just use the crystals. We have a ton of them. Excellent, and then we're gonna shoot for 15 exorcism. Perfect. We just need to get that to 5 now. But first, we can actually recruit our dad with it. Ugh. It's always the fish you don't catch that haunt you. Let's get going though. So I think the only person left is the kid by the pond and Claire. So we'll get my father and Ferdinand since we have the roasted chestnut. Wonderful. He will help us level up our guns. So that's why we didn't want to level up the bell trigger without having him. This is the right door, right? To the kitchen? Yes. Did I? It's right in here somewhere. Absolutely, come on. Perfect. Oh, why didn't I ask in the first place? That's a great question. I didn't. Interesting. That's funny. I don't think I've ever actually caught that because I usually just spam through the conversation. Max, that's a lesson to be learned. Always ask first. Let's go out. It's the middle of the night / morning. So I would assume Claire is right here in her home, like a sane person. If she's not, we'll just teleport to the station, and she's at the coffee shop, which also makes sense. Nope. Check her bedroom. I think this is her room. Yes, here she is. Oh, she's correct. I did not get a picture of an unusual flower. However, I did get a picture of an unusual flower in another timeline. Now, I do want to save. I'm going to keep the photo. Perfect. So yeah, now it's just the boy at the pond. I guess I could take a stab at fishing back there. I'll wait. We'll get our luck stat to 10, and then we'll take some swings at getting him. How much fishing bait do we have? Got 4. Carrots are fishing bait, strangely. With the weirdest description. Where are the memes? The little worms. There they are. Alright, and there's another one called a petite fish that we will get later, but we obviously do not have it yet. Okay, so that's, I think, everybody except for Milane. Let's move to the woods. Yes. I thought he'd give me the option to save. We'll just teleport to the station. Oh. Let's work on Claire. Let's not do... I don't think I need to do that. We'll just add him. I think Cedric will add 1 point to any weapon. So, like, even if we're upgrading a sword or the bracelets, Cedric will still give them bonus points. I'm not sure on that. I think that's how he works. We'll just use them anyways. But we're gonna level up Monica's sword so that we can get Milane, because she's the last person that we really need. But to do that, we need to upgrade a Gladius twice. So we're going to go to the Cliff Knife and then the Sandbreaker, which is followed by the Antique Sword. This is made by the same person, which again, I've already forgot their name, but same author. But the Antique Sword will have Fragile and Stop, and we'll use an Invincibility Coin and a Cubic Hammer to take the Fragile off and add the durability back on. So we have that taken care of. We just got to get, what is it, 4 of those. And then we'll also need, and again, we have a Bandit's Coin, 4 Kubera's Hands, as well as 4 more of them to level up into Big Buck's Hammers for wealth. But I don't think we can buy those from Milane until Chapter 3. But we're going to try to get her as early as possible just to, you know. I think I already saved, but my annoying talking kind of distracted myself. It's the classic Pokemon conundrum. Yeah, okay, we did save. The classic Pokemon conundrum. You just spam through the save so fast that you don't realize if you actually did it or not. Alright, so I don't feel like running. We'll teleport back to here. And this should actually be a breeze. Because we'll switch to Monica. Make sure my items are set up correctly. I believe that is the Gladius. And since the Ruler's Sword has the ABS boost on it, it'll get an upgrade every time. And the sword should not take long at all. Let's see. 1 fire elemental. Excellent. Wonderful damage. I could potentially put put healing. What do these come with? 2 points? I could put healing and dark on this. And I bet it would kill stuff in 1 hit. I don't want to break my sword, so we'll do that. Whatever. Magic crystal, very nice. Very nice. What's damage look like on these guys again? It's bad, isn't it? Okay, yeah, that's pretty not okay. Let's get up here to our bread. Can we get him over here alone? I was gonna say I can probably take care of him. Now I just need to combo this guy. It's nice that you can just finish with the Ruler's Sword too, since it has the boost attached to it. There is no obnoxious switching weapons at the very end. Actually, and we will be going through repair powder for once. And potions, this will be nice. We can stop by Polly and Granny Rosa after this. Though I normally don't like to discover the end that I don't need, but I do want what's in the chest. Come on, Flamestone. Let's see here in a second. Fire element, okay. I'm about to get blasted. Did I get both? Dang. Chillstone, I'll take it. I just lowered my defense. Oh, I think I got it. Yes, I did. I apologize for clearing my throat. into the microphone. That was a tense moment. I got all choked up. I thought I was gonna receive a dual karate chop and a fire blast for certain. Oh, God. There's a hole in my stomach now. Hook me up. Piece of bread. Alright, can I take both of these guys? No, I should just kill this guy first. Collect my reward. That was sweet. Can you imagine if I did that on purpose? Best I can do is just block this attack. Alright. Half damage, I'll take it. Lock on. Oh, God. Sprint. Nice. The ruler sword's great. I'll show this off real quick, though. It's just a pity that you can't actually do anything with it, because you have to defeat Blue Mo, Triple Cracker, or Arthur. So this is the best sword she can get right now without using a name change ticket. Although, I mean, it's like really nice of them to make it so that it's a one with ABS boost on it. It's a good combo. Like I said, later in the game, it's actually super effective against one of the bigger enemies that's common. The elephant. Oh, what is that? That looks like 2 or 3 enemies in one. 2 or 3 enemies in one spot. Oh my gosh, I hope it's not allergy season. I apologize for how much I'm clearing my throat. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick from Unsponsored Beverage Drink. Delicious. Monsoon season seems to be over for the most part. Which would indicate that it's allergy season. However, I don't think I've ever found an allergy med that doesn't make me drowsy or feel strange in some regard. So like I usually just rough it out. But like usually halfway through roughing it out, I'm like, I'll get me an allergy med. And then halfway through the allergy med, I'm like, I shouldn't do this. You just never win. I'm not looking forward to it. With the way that I sound, I would assume it's allergy season. I apologize. I'm not sick. I should probably try more natural raw honey with pollen in it. Block the attack. Nice. Switch. Heal. Oh, not yet. Oh, shoot. That's a bummer. Oh, I thought that was going to work out, but obviously it didn't. I think this will be a pretty easy 5. We're almost at 4. What was the person's name? Valken? I should know before I start just saying random words. I think that's gonna hit me in the face. Yes. And it hurt. What do we got? Nothing. Okay. Where is the happy clown? Why does he not smile upon me? What have I done? Oh, the ominous zoom in. I thought it was him. I have angered the clowns. It is Valken. Valken Lee is the creator of the guide. Okay, Valken. We need at least 20 attack to get to the cliff knife. Taken care of. Cyclone, 14. Beast, 12. Oh, that's like really easy. Okay, there's 3 enemies left. Okay, so getting it to 5 is probably all that's necessary. Oh, wait. We build this up to the antique sword so that it has stop on it with fragile. Put the coin on it, take fragile off, build up a cubic hammer, put the cubic hammer on it so that it has the durability added. And then we could probably use the poison coin or something else. And that would be our ruler's sword for chapter 3. What's that horrible symbol? It's always on this screen. That didn't matter at all. No, not that one. That one. I guess I could switch to max. But I don't need to. Fishing bait. I don't need that either. I probably should just switch to max. That'll make it easier to keep track of what I have equipped and whatnot. Although it's just one thing. Alright, can I just... Okay. Just... Okay, we'll wait for the snake again. Snake's a wily one. Oh, my cats are chasing each other. Wonderful. Alright, well, I apologize if my cats get crazy on the microphone, but I'm not gonna stop them. Alright. Back to this. Or are we headed straight out? No, that's the wrong one, right? That's the wrong one. We're going all the way down. Okay. We will probably build up the Gladius. Do we need to go? Okay, yeah. Build up the Gladius and get it ready so that when it hits level 5, I can just hit the build up button. It'll change into the cliff knife. And then we'll check what it needs for the sand breaker. See as close as we can get it to that. If we can just go straight to the sand breaker, we'll try to get to level 5. If it's starting to take a while, we'll just level it up. But I don't think it will. And then the antique sword again, if we can get to level 5 on the sand breaker, I don't see the antique sword being that much more difficult. And that'll be a while to get to level 5, but that's where we are headed, if you were wondering. Once we get Milane, though, and I double check that there's nobody else to recruit besides the fishing boy, I think we'll just move on. Let's go talk to Eric, Granny Rosa, Aunt Paula, everybody. Let's restock on some resources. That was a good run. Nobody died. Nothing broke. Very nice. We will move to Sindane, teleport to Aunt Polly, then we'll teleport back to the train. Aunt Polly's in the one by the cart. No, it's Gordon. Forgot there's 2 carts. Aunt Polly's in the yellow one. Buy bread. Why would they, I love the developers of this game, but like, why would you buy bread? There's a loaf. 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 Back to the station. And we're gonna hop on at the front. What time is it? Am I crazy? I am. Oh, what is wrong with me? Sacre bleu. What have I done? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I'm panicked. I'm panicked. Oh, I can't believe I've done this. I forgot all about fishing. I was so wrapped up in farming that I forgot about the fishing. If we catch nothing, that constitutes a reset in my mind, actually. I don't want to, but we saw nothing in that dungeon. We saw good experience, but we didn't see anything of value. And if I don't catch any fish, I'm gonna be real disappointed in myself. Because I could have caught 2 fish the previous night. Here we go. What do we got? This feels like a decent fish. Stay left. Okay, dance. Consistency is what matters. Keep it up, fish. That's fine, that's fine. Give me another left. Okay, that's fair. I dared you to dance. I'm to blame. Nice. Good stuff, big fish. We got another minute and a half. I apologize. I am coughing up a storm. I hope a fish does not appear while I'm grabbing a water. I'm just coughing, buddy. I know. He likes to check on me when I sneeze a lot, but I'm coughing. Did I wake you up? He's leaving. He's a good kid. Is that time? I should have leveled up. I can be happy with that. It's probably time. Yeah, we caught our fish. So yikes. Examine. Open menu. View fish parameters. Got a bad loser. How do I remove from tank? Remove. I think that was correct. And then we'll put in the aquarium. Put in the aquarium. I know I just, oh shoot, whoops. I know we just removed those ones. So let me just double check. We'll get rid of the small ones. It's that simple. Remove from tank. Remove. Excellent. We're building an army. I feel comfortable selling those fish. But before I save, because I do want to save, let's check this out. So we need 15 cyclone. Okay, we have a ton of these. Normally I would have used probably a piece of hay to get exactly 15, but I'm not worried about exacts. We'll just get rough. Over. We'll get close, but over. And then 12 beast. That's nice. That's round. Nice round number. Oh, we're at 5. Okay. So that's annoying. Ah, that's annoying, but does it use beast? It doesn't use beast later either. Wow, that is wildly annoying. That was probably a good situation to actually use something, but beast is, I could have used that. That's fine. We will probably need to get the cliff knife to level 5 and the sandbreaker to 5 to get the antique sword. I almost think we might need to get the gladius to 10, but I'm not going to for the sake of time. Yeah, no, okay. Move. We're going back to the train to get cheese and chicken. Oh, that's wonderful. That might be what I have for dinner, is cheese and chicken. Despite the fact that there's a massive outbreak of bird flu. That's probably why the chicken and eggs were on sale. Well, survived a virus to die to a flu. It's, you know, half of one, half dozen the other. Six to some. Put it on a bun. What? Oh, jeez. Mister complains a lot. What, Jiraiya? It looks like he's just gonna lay down and lick the water dish. Parn, buddy, hey, yeah, I keep forgetting to talk to you. I would like some paint. Thank you. What a guy. My father, what do you sell? Just the trumpet gun? That makes sense. I mean, we're pretty early in the game. Oh, let's buy our shoes. I forgot that I can change shoes. I cannot wait to get out of these clown shoes and put on the old dragon shoes, which personally I think looks sweet. I love the look of the dragon shoes with the clown outfit. I mean, they're a little off color, but when you're running, you don't notice it. It looks great. I love the dragon shoes. I totally forgot to buy those from Stuart. Ferdinand, add to party. Again, don't buy food from them. Just, you're playing through the game. Just come back and get it. Although he does probably have the worst ratio. There's nobody up here, right? Yeah, no, it'll be Dr. Dell. It might be Dr. Dell who sells the good healing. We'll finish off with Eric. Probably has one set of bombs if I had to guess. Yeah, excellent. Might honestly be smartest to save and then make some turkeys. How much money have we made grinding? None. We have made almost no money grinding. So let's seal off the rows like we do. Put that there. That can go here. There. Actually, bring that all the way down here to that, because that'll disappear at some point. We're going to take our clothes, put them here. Fish. Actually, no, we sell the fish. Okay. Sealed off. Good, good. Yep. What do I need to do down here? Quite a bit. Yikes. I should be able to control myself and just stop. Actually, we do need a golf club. So we'll just make an extra. Did we talked to her, right? Yeah, I'm just going crazy. We should have finished in reverse order. Well, we couldn't have talked to... We should have talked to Eric, then finished. Yeah, okay. Yeah. 52, what do we got? It's 1-to-1, so... Okay, so... Oh, wait, no, yeah. So I can do 100... and 100. Where's that dang scrap metal? We'll just see how many I can make real quick. I think the fish are only worth like 200. Which would have bought me a lot more turkeys, now that I'm thinking about it. I did not realize how broke I was. We had just enough to afford the coins, and that was it. Oh. Oh, the fish sell for 100. Alright, well, we're getting our poison apple money back. So did we run out of scrap metal too? Oh, we were close. Okay, so we'll get 110. Alright, I think that'll fill up my inventory. Oh wait, no. I want to make sure that it fills up that weapon slot down at the bottom and not the wood slot at the top. It's kind of funny I had exactly enough to replace the wood and not the one I wanted. We're going to need quite a bit of money. Because we want 3 more cubic hammers, and each one takes a gold bar. The Nova cannons are super expensive. We're only going to make the first tier of body armor for Steve. Or the ride pod, depending on how you know it. So, I mean, like, it only gets more expensive. So this is interesting. Oh yeah, we do not have much room at all. This would be the greatest exploit in the world. Again, if you could just hit, like, yes, and then hit over as many times as possible. Perfect. And then we will actually use that. Oh, he's about to attack his sister. He's hunting. Okay, good money. You don't see quite the same gains when you have half your inventory. Oh, half your inventory filled up with other items. It's over half. Oh my gosh, we have so much stuff at this point in the game. Kind of cuts into your gains. Can't really buy excess of that stuff at this point. When we go to build houses later, we need all the resources, so don't be afraid of a little extra. Trying to think of how much we want. Maybe 15,000 gilda. I could have sold my bonds to start over too. I didn't even think of that. Honestly, you can start over with 90 gilda. Selling one gets you 2, and it's just exponential from there. But I want to be able to actually make everything in the next go. I should have done this all in the one episode, but I thought I had enough. I obviously did not do my math correctly. Item board is full. Scroll down. Oh, we can get 15 easy. We'll just keep buying 120. We'll do a 110 that time. This should easily take us past our goal. Oh, my goals are probably, I should, yeah. We might do this 1 or 2 more times after this, because I just remembered I'm gonna need 3 Dark Vipers for the Absorb. We have 1 healing coin. We're gonna need money to buy 8 Kubera's hands unless we find some of them, but you know me, I'll buy them like 1 or 2 at a time. We'll like level 1 up to 5, put some stuff on it, equip it for the steel perk, and then we'll level another one up to like 10, turn it into a hammer, level the hammer up. Because the big bucks hammer will give us extra money, but that'll take us a while to get. And I don't think it honestly gets you that much more money. So, like, it's more of a novelty than a necessity. I mean, I'm getting money. We got money. Honestly, the amount of money it takes just to buy the Kubera's hand probably takes you a while to make back from the wealth. I could be wrong. We'll see. Item board full. Is it literally just what I can see? That's hilarious. Wonderful. I also won't have to worry about treasure chest keys ever again. Oh, I wonder which sister he found. It sounds like he found JoJo. Oh, he's walking back into my room. If he's walking back into my room, that means JoJo just taught him a lesson. He does not look happy. It's like the game knows that I don't want to make any turkeys, but I have to game. Yeah, so worst case scenario, we have to make 3 more cubic hammers, 3 more dark vipers, Nova Cannon 2, Nova Cannon 3, 2 different bodies, which one of them costs silver balls and gold bars, which the silver bars aren't too expensive, but the gold bars are annoying. The energy packs, which I can't wear right now, all cost a lot after the third one. The first 2 are cheap, but the third one's kind of like the tipping point where they start to cost a lot. That's the one I'm going to make with paint on it. We could have made missile pod arms, machine gun arms, a bunch of other stuff, but I chose the samurai arms because they match the body. And you need a melee arm. You need something close range, as well as something long range. So I picked Nova Cannon and samurai arms. There's a bunch of fun bodies though for the ride pod. I suggest checking them all out, finding out what your favorite one is. At some point when I'm actually done doing this, I will go through and buy every color of paint. Oh my god. Oh. Whew. Oh, the room is spinning. Oh my god. Forgot to buy resources. Could you imagine? Oh, what? Time doesn't pass, right? Yeah, no, time does not pass. That is right. When we are making things, time does not pass. Oh my gosh, the room is spinning. Whew. That was almost bad. If I would have had to make all these turkeys again, there's no doubt in my mind I would have spent 1 hour making turkeys in the next video so that I never had to make them again. But I think we're going to do 2 more batches because I think that'll be enough, and it should only take like 5 minutes to do so. And by 2, I mean this one and another. So we'll do these batches, and we should be good. We have a little bit of farming left to do, but like I said, we're not getting that much money from these floors. And if I catch 2 fish a night, my money's going to poison apples pretty much. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look into getting some wildflower honey. And you can't get that international stuff. You have to get local. Has to be local honey. Like within X amount of miles. I don't know how many miles, but like, gotta be your district, your county, your state at the very least. It's gotta be from your state. You can't be taking orange blossom honey from 5 states away or the next country over. It's gotta be local pollen from the local flora. Doesn't even have to be flowers. It might be trees. If you know what kind of pollen you're allergic to, you got half the battle down. Hopefully it's something bees make into honey. If it's not, just try wildflower. Because bees will take pollen from whatever they can. And maybe you'll get lucky, and the bees have used your plant of torture in their honey production. Ugh. Tragedy almost struck again. We'll buy 140. 140. And this should be enough money, I think. Because until I complete all of the medal challenges where I have to defeat enemies with items, I will probably just reactively get bombs from Eric every time that I can. And every time I fill up on bombs and I'm not doing one of those challenges immediately, I'll just sell the bombs. So I think you get like 2,700 every time you do that, every few days. Well, it's 19 bombs and you get 6 bombs every 2 days, so I'm not good at math. It's almost every 3 weeks, I think. I don't know. That you would sell your bombs? I have no idea. Every 9 days? Apologies for smacking the table there. Let's sell these. How many bombs do we have? 20, huh? 2850. Very nice. I'm gonna do one more. Do I have enough? 140? 140, yeah. I feel like having over 30,000 will cement me as safe. Because again, I need 8 Kubera's hands, 3 cubic hammers, 3 Dark Vipers, Nova Cannon 2, Nova Cannon 3, at least 2 energy packs. 1 body if we're being cheap. We don't have to upgrade to the stronger bodies. We can use the weaker ones. And then we can use the poison coin instead of making 2 more poison wrenches. We'd just make 1. We already have the resources for that though, so I guess that doesn't count. I'd rather just be safe than sorry. I'd hate to break up another episode with turkey production. Because once we get into the serious grinding in Chapter 3, we'll start to get this money back. We'll probably be in the low thousands once we make everything for the last time. But again, once I get like all those amulets and some other stuff and a couple more unsellable items, and my inventory just fills up. I mean, you can only make like 3 rows of turkeys, so you don't make that much money from that. Okay. Nice. Character, is he with us? No. Let's get Sid. And then I think we can save and finish with a level, and if it's any good we can just reset, or we can save after the level. I like doing that. Did we need to upgrade our pole? Oh, we did. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? Oh my gosh, what are we doing? No wonder we didn't catch that second fish. Alright, I just want Milane before we move on with the story. She's the last person we need to move into Sindane. I hope we get something good because I'll forget to upgrade my fishing pole. Sorry for the intense background music, but just moving some stuff. Alright, yeah, it's starting to slow down. There we go. Again, we're just looking for one more level. Looking at the speed of that, it's making me think the sand breaker is going to take a while. Second hit. Nice, turtle shell hammer. Slash branch. I'm not sure if we'll use the turtle shell hammer. We might. It is a free weapon, but we'll have to see how quickly it upgrades. I'm sure once we get to chapter 3 we can power level it, but I don't think it's something we'll level up right now. Okay, okay. Oh, don't let that hit. That could be deadly. Oh, nice. We got him on the last hit, so it kept the stagger. Same there. That was a great combo. Oh, almost the level up. Something flying? Yes. That should be just enough experience. We'll stand a bit away. See if we can't pull it in. Perfect. And the next weapon is born. So I'm not worried about us having enough synthesis points to get this to the next one. The Sandbreaker. Cliff Knife to Sandbreaker is not a big jump. However, to the Antique Sword, it seems like I have to suddenly invest into Exorcism out of nowhere. And that's going to be costly. So I'm either going to have to equip another weapon onto the Sandbreakers to get them to be the Antique Swords, or I'm going to have to just figure something out. Which, you know, isn't like the biggest problem. It's a children's game, but I definitely think I need to get these weapons to level 5. Or, as I'm seeing this thing slowly level up, it might just be that they all need to get to level 10 as the Gladius. And I just have to do that in chapter 3, and the first one I make is kind of weak. And there's nothing wrong with that. It would just be a bummer. But 5 extra levels is the Gladius, is another 15 synthesis points. Depending on how easy it is, I could get 2 or 3 extra levels on the other ones. And that's, I mean, that's 20 extra synthesis points right there. So, yeah. It's probably just as simple as doing it later. But we want Milane as soon as possible. She helps with leveling swords up, so if the first sword has to be leveled up abruptly, so be it. Interestingly, after we get Milane, it's pretty much just level up 4 ruler swords as fast as possible, and then put those on everything else. Because Milane helps you level up swords faster, and the ruler sword has ABS boost on it, so it's the fastest leveling up weapon with a bonus person, so it's pretty straightforward once you get to that point. And once we're ready for that, that's when we'll pretty much beeline it to chapter 3. We'll have to pay attention because I told you about the glitch. But once we dance around the glitch and we know that we don't have that working against us, we might just save before we get there. But once we know we don't have the glitch working against us, it's farming. Farmin' City. It's 1 p.m. Just worried about fishing time. Man, that is slow going. Something actually aggroed? I didn't think so. I'll take a map. Holy crystals. Some forest dew. Forest dew sounds like the best flavor of Mountain Dew to come out in a long time. God, they had that green apple flavor for the longest time, and then they had the watermelon flavor, and then there was the raspberry lemonade flavor, and then something else. And like for a while I just thought like I was old, but like they're bad flavors. Like I get some of the early flavors were basic, but like they're just bad flavors now. Like Oreo, just stop. You know what's good. Your statistics say what sells. Just sell us what we want. We're mindless animals. Just give us the sweets we want. Quit selling us the bad flavors so that we want the other flavors more. We're not gonna drink the good flavors. You out of touch psychos. Oh, geez, I am looking down the barrel of a shotgun. Can I get it? I got it. Cliff knife +1, that's crazy. That is not good. How many runs of this am I gonna have to do? 3? Should I just do those now? Probably just do them now and put them in this episode. That way this episode doesn't end on a bummer of me just making turkeys. Oh, second jump attack. There we go. This will get to 2. The next run, we'll get it to 3, probably 3.5. I'll hope it gets to 4, but once I hit level 3, I'll realize it slows down exponentially. The second run after this will get me to 4, and then the third run might not even get me to 5, but I bet it does. I bet I have to do 3 more runs after this. Slash branch. There it is. Hey, how's it going? Why not move on to the table while you were leveling it? Wait, why not move the blade to the top while you were leveling it? Smart. We'll just put the book in its spot so I remember. Smart. Because you're not here to tell me to do that. I am only so smart. They always say 2 minds are better than 1. And then look at that, I forget to actually move back down. I hope your day is going well, by the way. My allergies are starting to act up. I'm getting that itchy throat. Hello, how's the yellow box been treating you? I actually have not seen one today. I've been playing for like 3 hours, and I have not seen a single clown. It's been kind of a bummer. The old grind. Let's switch to max. I believe my broken gun got fixed and my wrench is still broken. Okay. Oh. Well, at least it didn't hurt me. I didn't want to jinx it. I didn't say anything. That is a good sign to just sit back and relax. No need to stress yourself. You just got home. Enjoy yourself. Find your favorite beverage, whether it be water, Dr. Pepper cherry vanilla from the fountain, or a simple glass of milk. I don't know what kind of person you are. Everybody likes a different drink. If you couldn't tell, I like a Dr. Pepper cherry vanilla from the fountain. But honestly, I think you can only get those from Coke Freestyles nowadays, which are like at Wendy's and Burger King maybe. So like it's kind of a treat. Although IBC cream soda is pretty good. I like a cherry soda, that's good. I do enjoy just a nice cold bottle of water, sometimes room temp. Nothing too fancy. I can't drink sparkling water. On a hot summer's day, I'm a yellow Gatorade person. Barks root beer. I was never a massive root beer person, but I actually enjoy birch beer a lot. I don't know if you've ever had birch beer. It's very similar to root beer, but I never went through that phase of just chugging root beer. I was a Dr. Pepper lad. A dark cola kid, if you will. There's the saw. Barks is good though. Root beer, it's hard to do anything else with a root beer float. It's gotta be a Barks out of a vending machine though. That's how it's done. We're gonna save, just in case I mess something up. I've never heard of birch beer. I also just like beer. Fair enough. I don't think I've had a beer in 5 years. I just could never justify it. By the time I got the words out of what I wanted to drink, it was never a beer. It was always just some sort of soda. I am a fiend for sugar and caffeine. Just sweets in general, honestly. I have been known to eat an entire party tray of Oreos in a sitting. With milk, of course. I'm not a savage. But like when they introduced the family size of Oreos, I was like, oh, this is pretty great. And then they did the party size, and it was like, oh, they're speaking to me. They know that the family wasn't enough. But eventually I realized I had a problem. You can't eat 50 Oreos in one sitting. I mean, you can. You absolutely can, but you shouldn't. My latest addiction has been milkshakes. Not root beer floats or anything. I haven't had a float in a long time. That actually sounds pretty good. Oreos are great. They're vegan too. So if you have like a especially bad like weekend bender where you eat nothing but Oreos, you can just be like, yo, I was vegan for the weekend. No milk though, obviously. You can't milk it, but obviously if you're telling people you were vegan for the weekend, you'd be crazy enough to eat a bunch of Oreos without milk. So it's doable. I was vegan for like a week by accident. I went home to talk to my mom about something, and she was like, when was the last time you had like a good meal or something? And I thought about it, and I'd eaten nothing but spaghetti for like a week straight. And I was like, oh, look at me. A little vegan over here. I was probably anemic. Oh, see, look at me. I am naturally scrolling all the way down, but you have taught me a faster way. So we're just going to hold the block button. Pick all that up. Heal. Switch swords. Probably get karate chopped. Nope, we blocked it. Take him out. Switch weapons. Sorry, I have thrown you off your game. You gotta have a game first to be thrown off of one. I am just going with the flow here. You actually showed up at a perfect time. I just spent like 10 minutes making turkeys and selling them. It was quite boring. It's been a good episode. It's a stepping stone towards getting to the future. The reason I'm not moving further into the story right now is because the last thing we need to do for the Giorama requirements is have Milane move into town. And that is the last thing we need for min-maxing. Once we have her move into town, the Giorama will be as complete as possible, as early as possible. So we can kind of just blitz through the rest of the area, you know, get the, is it called a sun drop? Is that what you get from the little plant guy? You turn into him and he's like, hey, I've got sundew. I think he's got sundew. I can't remember. I know forest dew is the item I just got, but I can't remember what item you get from the Hariyama. Hariyama? Hariyama's the Pokemon, right? Fighting type, Gen 3. I don't know. Yes, I did get the shape-shifting earlier in this episode. I think I did that this morning around like 6 or 7 a.m. I know I did it early. I already uploaded that one to YouTube. I think, yeah. I have not used the shape-shifting ability yet. I actually never use it. It's like, it's just not that good. We will use it though. From what I've seen on GameFAQs and Reddit, it gets good in Chapter 3. Oh, look, there's 3 crystal guys. Or, not crystal, they're frost. Ice, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to try to trigger all of them. Actually, I might be able to... Oh, that hurt. Let's just heal that off real quick. Nice. Try to get all 3 of them. Oh, come on. He ruined it. That would have been a nice level up. All of them at once. Man, it is only level 3. I was right. It is going to take at least 2 more runs to get that up. Oh, come on. Quit running. My gosh, he is a master of the blade or something. He was taking me all over the place. Oh, that's a great fishing spot. We had some great fishing in the last couple of episodes. I think I caught a 47 centimeter fish. It was a crazy fight. I almost lost it. I was absolutely in my fat burning zone. My heart was racing. It was crazy. Definitely a good exercise. That's why I play Apex Legends. Helps me burn calories. If you just pretend you're actually going to die, your heart rate goes up. It's a little shitty life hack for you. If you just constantly pretend you're going to die, Your body thinks you will. Can we kill him? Quick! Quick! Okay. Sturdy rock. What was the other item? How many flame stones do I have? I think I had 3. Oh, we're up to 6. I've definitely gotten more today. Let's put these with the bombs. Boom. The chill stones are right there. Boom. The regular stones are right there. They do non-elemental damage. So we've got... I just sold a bunch of these. 11 of these, 7 of these, 6 of those, 4 of those. We're getting there. We're getting there. We did get a club. Let's bring the club down here. It's not a club, it's a hammer. I should say hammer because there are specifically clubs. Another piece of clothing. Oh, wrong sword. Wrong sword. Glad I did not finish him off. Thought that felt wrong immediately when he didn't just die. I would not have gotten the ABS boost from the ruler's sword. Not that it really matters, but you know, it's nice that this sword automatically has a boost on it. Okay, I doubt there's anybody in this little offshoot to the left, but... Nope, okay, we're good. So from what I understand, I think you were in the episode when I was talking about you can use the shape-shifting ability. No. What am I doing? Character. I can't remember exactly how you do it, but you like clip into this tree, like this type of tree, somehow. And it pushes you under the map. And when you go under the map, you basically open it up and you try to find the exit and you go into these bushes. And while you're outside of it, you come in behind the force field of the barrier. And then you just cut the tree down like you normally would. But I don't exactly know how to do the glitch. I don't know what I would do if I pulled the glitch off. So... more research to be done, more to learn about the game. That would be something I come back on another playthrough and try when I'm more learned. Or, right after I get Milane, I could just make a save. And then if I ever want to come back, I can just come back on this save file and all like the grinding's pretty much done. And I can just pick the game up and have fun and do stuff like that. I'm sure there are YouTube videos that on how... Yeah, that's where I saw how to do it, but there's only like 2 people that I know of that have actually done it, or that have actually done it and recorded themselves. So I don't know if it's something that's just super difficult, or if it's just something that people don't want to do. Oh, I absorbed a little... Oh, there's a tiny sliver of experience on the ruler sword. Because there's always those glitches that are like really hard to duplicate, but everybody does them because they're so important. And then there's those glitches that like nobody wants to do because it really doesn't do anything besides like you have a little laugh at it. And I'm not sure if this is one of those things where you have a little laugh about it because you get to go to the next level. But like, I could very well see it. You get to go to the next level and you complete it, and then it just kicks you out and you'd have to do the glitch again. So like, I don't know if a 20-minute setup is worth it just to do the glitch once, or if it's one of those things that if you do the glitch early, you can go back to the Chapter 6 area as many times as you want. That would be worth it. So there's experimentation to be done. And I've got the time to do it. Not today. I'd like to finish at least a playthrough first before I start doing weird stuff that could take weeks with no results. As much as I think people like Dark Cloud, I don't think they'd like watching a guy run into a tree for a week with no benefit. So, let's get some playthroughs done, and then let's do some weird stuff. It would probably make a good YouTube video for yourself. Absolutely. And again, I would like to one day do it, but I need to learn a little more. I need to familiarize myself more with the monster transformation, probably is what it is. Because that's what you use to glitch into the tree. And I've never used it, so like, I'm not used to like the walking methods and stuff. Because all the monsters move differently, so, oh jeez. But you're right, it's definitely a quality video. Especially if it helps what I'm doing here. Because if I could skip to chapter 6 enemies, this would be such a fast grind. Especially because you could just make the Nova cannons for the ride pod, and you would just blast everything. Okay, he is probably going to hit me, but let's get the cliff knife pulled out. Switch back to the ruler's sword. Clean hit, that's fair. We'll block that one for once. Block. Finish him off. Heal. Repair. Switch there. Very nice. So I've been staring at it all day. Can't zoom in really. When you look at the bells and bow on the back of Monica's head, does it look like a sad frog? Does the bow and the bells look like a frowning frog face, or is it just me? I think I'm just playing this game too much. But I think the bells look like the frog eyes, and the bow looks like a sad frog. It might just be me. I'm excited to get everybody's outfits in this playthrough. Since I already have the Panter ensemble and the clown outfit, I don't have to buy them from Mayor Need. Ripod fuel. Can't just use one of those, that's too bad. But there's quite a few people to unlock in order to buy all the outfits. Pardon me. I'm gonna grab a drink of water while I'm just running. I think it's this exit right here, so I should be able to do this one-handed. Nope. Wrong exit. Alright, let's get out of here. Saw blade should be right. No? What? There. Okay. Ooh, so I was way wrong. I don't think the cliff knife is going to level up as fast as I wanted it to. We'll just save. I'm kind of past the phase of soft resetting for good loot. I think our beginning was solid enough that we don't need to do it anymore. But we do need to get this cliff knife to +5, upgrade it into the sandbreaker, and that should give us enough synthesis points that even if we want to, we can get it to the antique sword sooner than later. But I'm going to try to hold out because we just need the sandbreaker. We don't need the antique sword for anything, we just want it. Well, we need it for the challenge that I'm doing. Oh, red paint. I just bought a bunch of red paint, so that's kind of a bummer, but, you know. Can't win them all. Oops. I definitely should have gone back to talk to Eric. Eric's probably full on bombs. Granny Rose is probably full on cheese. Fertiland has probably max chicken right now, but it's whatever. We're full on money. I'm not really afraid. You were only 1 second and you could restart. I mean, yes. This is crazy, right? What am I doing wrong? That was weird, right? I feel like I just wasn't hitting anything there. Nope. Dip, duck, dodge, dive. Dip, duck, dodge, dive. And dip again? Is it dodge twice? I can't remember. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. That was... Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, those were good theater days. It makes me feel like an old person to say that, but I mean, the movie theater was kind of ridiculous towards the end. After the whole $5 movie tickets thing kind of died out in theaters, that was kind of the end for me. I mean, call me a cheapskate that I only went to the movies on a certain day of the week, but I do miss going to the theaters. It was fun. Gorging oneself on a large popcorn and Dr. Pepper, as I would. What am I looking for? My brain's telling me I'm looking for something. Oh, okay, yes. This is what I... Okay, yeah. Build up. We need... Really? Flame, lightning, and cyclone. Yikes. Okay. So it's the bottom one. Ugh. 23 points into flame. And then 9 and 9. Okay. So that's cheap, but... But that didn't use any of the stats that I was building, Cyclone and Beast. That's kind of a bummer, but... Can't win them all. Now where is our... There it is. So yeah, let me just... Make sure I'm getting the right one. Blue ice all the way. Are you talking like a slushy, slurpy, icy? Which one is it at the movie theaters? Sheldon Cooper would be mad that I don't know the difference. Although I don't think I could be Sheldon Cooper's friend, so I don't give a fuck about that. That man will drive me insane. It's an icy? Okay. I get irrationally mad in those last few bits when you know there's good stuff left, but you're like stabbing your straw and sucking for your dear life. I could suck the color out of Sidewalk. Yeah, I mean, literally. I could literally pull the water out of Sidewalk with how hard I'm sucking on those things, because I know that my money is at the bottom of that cup and I want it. But like, yeah, you're just sucking air. And everybody in the fucking theater can hear you. But... Nope, another one. I would, Who's got the good ones? Is it Speedway, the Speedy Freeze? I've gotten a Speedy Freeze on a summer day. That's a great time. Oh my god, look at that map. That's beautiful. That is a good looking level. I have definitely ridden my bike to the gas station and gotten myself, it's a speedy, I think they're called speedy freezes. The old art of figuring out how to mix the flavors the best way. Getting that nice blue-red like flow going in your, I'm using the right sword, it's just hitting for 8. That is not good. Oh, those were good times. I wonder how much sugar I was ingesting. Not that eating an entire party-sized thing of Oreos is not ingesting a ton of sugar, but like, I'm pretty sure an icy is just ice and sugar. I mean, syrup isn't really, you know, like a cocktail. Pretty sure it's just sugar and flavor. Oh, good hit. That was, more dangerous than I needed it to be. I've definitely wasted the virtual day in these dungeons. I should have popped out and gotten some free bread. I could have gotten some free chicken, some free cheese. Not that I'm like low on money or anything, but I think every 2 dungeon runs you should leave to go to the train and get as many items as you can, because most of the time people's work bars will fill up in that amount of time. Free is free though, absolutely, free is free. I'm just mentally stuck on the whole 8 o'clock to 3 a.m. thing, because my fishing rod is almost leveled up to the point where I can go back and start doing the challenges, and like, it's not that they're challenging, it's just that I don't want to catch 10 fish only for one of them to be the size big enough for me to complete the challenge on that floor. So like, I feel like leveling up the fishing pool is kind of important, and again, those fish in that one pond at that specific time give the most experience, so it kind of just works out that in between random floors I can go back and fish there. And I know that it's the only fish I'm going to catch. It's annoying that sometimes I don't catch it, but it's nice to know that the fish I'm going to catch is going to be worth a lot of experience. Free bread. It actually looks like it's getting late. Yeah, 5:49 p.m. Let's go. We'll finish this and actually go catch some fish. I apologize, you're just tuning in, but I'm gonna end this episode here soon because we're gonna hit the 2-hour mark. However, I do believe that means you've missed the first hour. Not that you need to watch it, it's not like vital information, but it is there in case you want to see it. I upload everything worthwhile that I record to YouTube, kind of as like an archive. Absolutely same name because I am unoriginal. I'm gonna tank that probably, aren't I? Yeah, 20 damage. Not good. So if you ever miss an episode or a couple parts or anything like that, fret not. I will archive them to YouTube. And obviously they stay up here for, I think, 7 days? Oh, geez. Lord have mercy on Monica. Yeah, I put pretty much everything that goes up on here onto YouTube. I'll like try to edit parts into like entire pieces. Sometimes they get ridiculous. Some of my videos on YouTube end up being like 4 hours long. I don't regret it. But just be aware that some of them are just ridiculously long because I don't know, I like to put my videos all into one place. I do apologize if you're a Borderlands fan. I did not finish that series. I was kind of doing it to fill in time while I was trying to figure out some technical difficulties, and I just never got around to finishing my Borderlands playthrough. Oh, I just missed all that experience. Oh, that would have been helpful too. Although I think this snake will get me to 5. Oh, get back here, you oversized worm. Good hit, good hit. That's fair. GG's. I have never played Borderlands. I cannot say that it's a good game. I like it. I like it a lot. But I cannot say that it's a good game because it's a very specific genre with very hit or miss dialogue. If you don't like corny teenage dialogue, which I did as a teenager when it came out, so it resonates with me still, you'll like the game. But if you don't like that corny teenage dialogue, it's just it's a miss. But if you don't mind that dialogue and you like looter shooters, it's a classic. But yeah, again, if you can't handle that corny, on-the-nose dialogue, it's a pretty big miss. But I believe in 2009, when it came out, I was in like my freshman year. So, of course, I was into teenage boy corny humor. It was an absolute, like, nail on the head kind of game for me. I was the exact demographic they were going for. So, of course, Borderlands 2 was a big deal for me, and the pre-sequel, Tales from a Borderlands, and then Borderlands 3 just broke my heart. It was a terrible game. I'd rather not talk about that much. But Borderlands was a fun game. I am also not good at first-person shooter, but I don't mind cheesy jokes. Then you might like it. Borderlands does not require high skill to beat. However, New Game Plus demands a lot from you. Oh, I overleveled the cliff knife by a little bit. We're just going to go ahead and build that up. Call it quits on that. Get the old sand breaker. But it's a unique first-person shooter in that, like, it's not intense like a Call of Duty where you're kind of like ducking behind cover and stuff. It's more like an Overwatch that you're using your abilities to shoot at a monster and heal yourself or pop a shield or something. Again, I don't want to say it's like a strategy game either because like it does not tout itself that highly as a strategy game. It's kind of like a bullet hell. Like a 3D bullet hell where the bosses and enemies are just shooting at you from a different directions and you're jumping in a 3D space to dodge all the bullets and shoot back, and it's kind of like those bullet storms, I think is what they're called. They're really popular in like 2D space genres where like you're a spaceship being shot from 30 different angles. I think I'm describing that correctly. I just recently got the game on a Steam sale for I think like $8 with all the DLC. So if you ever want something to burn some time with, I recommend it. It's a great game. Again, if you can handle the cheesy jokes, which you did say. So I will recommend it as a great game. Monica, no! If it wasn't for the fact that it's the last enemy and I leveled up the sword, I'd be more upset. Okay, I'm kind of upset. I'm caught off guard. Let's switch weapons. Let's, where's the old poison wrench that we were using? That's not it. There it is. She died literally to the last enemy.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
I thank you. As always, my gameplay is not the highest quality in the world. I'm still learning on how to make my quality higher. I export everything at 1080p and then I try to upload everything as high as possible. But, you know, I'm not a tech wizard. I'm learning. I'll admit it. But, oh, poor Monica's dead. Let's just get out here real quick. Revive Monica. I feel bad leaving her dead in the party. In Dragon Quest VIII, when your teammates die, it just shows them as a coffin dragged around. Like whenever you enter a battle, because it's trying to think. It's turn-based combat where you go to a different like area. It'll show you in like a different fight scene like Pokemon does. And if one of your teammates is dead or incapacitated, it just shows them in a coffin hilariously. Alright, we'll save real quick because I know that it was late. And if it's late enough to go fish, we'll go fish. And then we'll go get Milane because the sword's done. I don't think I missed the fishing hours. But yeah, you can check out my playthrough of Borderlands. It'll be good because it's spoiler free. Because again, I don't finish the playthrough. Oh, it's 1 a.m. Jeez, I missed it. I might be able to catch a single fish. We'll try. Whoops. I was too focused on grinding and talking. I get so bored of making turkeys, but like, what am I doing? My fishing pool's down here. But I think I've spent 80,000 Gilda this playthrough. Or will have spent 80,000 Gilda this playthrough. Like, that's crazy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I know for a fact I've spent 40,000 Gilda already. I just made another 30,000, and I know that I'm going to spend all of it. I wanted to make more, but like, that's so many turkeys. Each turkey's 230, so I've made probably close to 400 turkeys. It's just too many. It's so mind-numbingly boring, and if you watch, I think it's like 40 minutes into this video, I almost sell one of my coins that we got. Because I was just power selling through the turkeys too quickly and I wasn't paying attention. Because I was talking to myself like a weirdo, and I almost sold one of my coins. And I would have had to restart that save. And I would have lost like 20,000 Gilda saved up from selling turkeys. My heart sunk when I almost sold the coin. Yeah, it wasn't the poison coin. Worry not. Worry not. Okay, that's enough time. It's probably 3:10 a.m. somewhere in there. It's 4:11. Okay, yeah, we missed the fish. Whatever. Leave the dungeon. Over here. I can always judge on how much time I've actually wasted based on Eric. If Eric is at 64 of 64, I know that I wasted time. Yep, okay. So we wasted probably a day. That's fine. I guess we can only call it wasting a day if somebody else or I make a video and do all of this faster. So I should probably lay off myself. I'm doing this as fast as I can. Okay, Nobody up here to buy stuff from. How many keys do I have? 5. Oh, and I gave Donnie like another 1,500 because I was down to 2 keys. And there's nothing worse than having 1 key and just being constantly afraid that you're going to run into like a treasure chest and then a second chest and just... You should have just had 2 keys, but you didn't. So I bought more keys, and at 500 a pop, Donnie's a madman. Donnie not only admits to having 1 of every coin, but he also sells treasure chest keys at 500 a pop. Like, Donnie's... Well, his dad owns the general store. It makes sense that Donnie's a madman in the sales world. His dad owns the general store. That makes sense now that I've said this all out loud. Donnie is a prodigy. What you got, Mayor Need? I don't have very many medals. But I just want to see. So yeah, like clown outfit, we saved all that money. Kitty bells, we don't need all that stuff. So name change tickets, that's what we're after. We've got 3 medals. So. Don't need anything from our father yet. I don't think we actually ever need anything from our dad besides leveling up guns better. I got my paint. Does Julia sell the theft armband? The bandit? No, she just sells the regular one. Granny Rosa has the cheese that we want. That's funny. We can actually get more people too. Yeah, there's even more people to get. For instance, Gordon, Adele, the maid, and Aunt Polly are all in Sindane right now. So that's 3 more people. We're actually going to go see Aunt Polly. She's in the yellow house. Adele, the maid, is in the black house. There's the kid up by Dr. Dell could also be on the train. There's the kid next to the pond that sells us fishing bait. He could be on the train. Milane could be on the train. And then I think that's it. There's one more person we could get. It's the girl that you have to do Sfida for, but we don't have Sfida. But she is in the world. You just can't get her on your team yet. Whereas, I think there's one girl that you can recruit later in the game who suddenly appears in Chapter 4 during the Fishy Frenzy or something like that. But you have to win the competition for her to join. So it's kind of a pain to get her, but she's not available. Alright, so we're going to go back to Palm Brinks so that we can get Milane because we have the sword now. Crack my knuckles while we have a second. We're going to equip that real quick. I'm not sure if we actually have to have it equipped, but switch to Monica. Be my friend. Wow, that's a pretty impressive sword. It's okay. It's fine that you had to test me, because I got a free sword out of it, and I am a cheapskate. Can I buy stuff from you right now? Yes. What do you have? Kibera's hand yet? Nope. Oh, so you watched me get a base flard that one time, so it was worth 250. That's not bad. I don't even think I kept it. Yeah, no, I didn't even keep it. I reset that save, I believe. But I did get a the turtle shell hammer today. That was a free 300. I got a free pistol. It's 150. I've gotten 4 free wrenches. I have not paid for any of these wrenches that I have. Or this one. I didn't pay for that either. I haven't paid for anything. That's why I have so few of these repair powders. I am cheap. Again, like I said, free is free. You just throw those little boxes on the dungeon floor and you get the stuff for free. Did you see her hair? That was hilarious. Let's just take a second to... Where's the cheese at? Since we're done with the sword for now, let's swap our stuff back around. Where's Granny Rose's cheese? There's the cheese. Bring the antidote down here. We won't need the antidote once we're in chapter 3 since Dr. Dell will sell us the... I can't remember what they're called, but it'll cure anything. Is that all my... That feels good. Okay. So we got the treasure chest keys at the very top. I like having those there. I like repair powders being at the top, but... Let's move them closer so they're easier to find. Let's put the crunchy bread towards the back so I don't accidentally use it. Cheese up front. Looks good. Let's move the fishing bait up. Those are the elemental throwing stones. We'll keep those over there. Nice. That's a key item. We'll take that and move it over here. Heartthrob cherry. Ooh. It's my only thing for stop. That's a bit of a bummer. Again, by chapter 3, and we might not even encounter stop. Cheap yet rich. Of course. Well, again, here's the problem. I have to make a new energy pack. I'm going to make the bucket pack, because it's the cheapest one. But when I make either one of these, it's going to be expensive. Obviously, I want to make this one because it's the better one, but it's going to be expensive. I'm going to make the samurai armor because it's the cheapest one, but I have to make one of these, and it's going to be expensive. I'm going to make the propeller legs because they're the cheap ones, but I want the jet hover. I'm going to make all 3 of these, which will be expensive. I need 3 more cubic hammers, which each one of these takes a gold bar, so they're, I think, 1,200 gilda a piece. So that's 3,600 gilda right there just for those. You got me a free poison coin, so I only need to make 1 more poison wrench, which is free because I already have the resources. I need 2 more dark vipers because I have a healing coin. And then, yeah, I haven't made any of these yet. I haven't made any of those because I can't. I made an aquarium, and I can't use a lure rod until I get lures. So, like, I mean, this is just expensive. 38 more holy element, that's gonna be, yeah. That's not terrible. But, it's just, it'll hurt. It'll take a chunk out of everything. Probably what hurt the most was this. Buying my coins. I feel like I'm missing a coin. But, alright. I think we're good. Right? Yeah. This looks kind of neat. Let's, that there. That there. Drop that there. I think that's a fine spot to stop. Let's actually... I think I'm going to make a spare save real quick. Down here. Just in case we ever hop onto a different save file and accidentally save over the other save. So 1141 to 1127. Yep, okay, we're good. Thanks for the stream. No, thank you for stopping by again. Just bad luck that I finished this one up as you were getting home, but it happens sometimes. I will hopefully be streaming again here soon and catch you again another time. Thank you again for stopping by.